Thank you. The next speaker is Paul Avina.
Thank you. I've heard you've been busy signing checks for commercial property owners, the same people who displace blacks, Chicanos, and immigrants by heavy-handed Latino managers on behalf of Caucasians with credit money. Over the last 7 years, we had major disasters here that impacted all of us, but whether 1,800 houses burned down that 1 year, fast currents swept away people and animals the next, or a guy crashing his airplane on a building on 183, your covert routine of providing education, employment, contract, and investment opportunities for outsiders remains priority, with the locals left to compete for servitude positions. There are many abilities, skills, and talents left to rot. You even tax them for the benefits of the newcomers. This destructive ideology has sent quiet neighborhoods into disarray and many blacks into the streets after the disintegration of the families, all to accommodate newcomers. Many times we've fallen victims of this ideology as it trickles down into the minds of some fools in the community. Over the same 7 years, these efforts knocked off many blacks from their social, political, and economic bottom straight into the streets. Of course, I wouldn't care either if I saw a black guy shivering by a dumpster in a freezing night on Riverside Drive if I was making 20 grand a month, like our black city manager does. That's your good side. Your ugly side is that you commit crimes against the population. Complaints have been filed, but your brotherhood style of government and the magic of cover-up gives you protection. Austin has become so hostile to the locals that we go downtown mainly on court dates, while Caucasians go to restaurants, museums, art exhibits, or government offices for their subsidies. The FBI could clean up this social mess we are in, but they are reluctant to go after rabbis who do money laundering, rabbis who deal with cocaine, rabbis on human organs, or rabbis who reach into little girls' underwear. Rabbis who tinker with Austin schools' codes and policies, not so much, even when this rabbi poses a psychological risk for the targeted kids as he works for an abortion clinic. You need to open up to your constituents. Tell them that you are here to provide for Caucasians with credit money, that senators, representatives, and judges pledge allegiance to a foreign country to get elected, that deputies drop inmates on the courtroom floor face down to force fingerprints behind their backs on papers they cannot read. Tell them that Austin police conducts blood rituals on a corpse for training purposes, with the American statesman watching, and that ticket rates on workers and housewives balance your budget. Tell them that you often trash the U.S. Constitution and violate UN resolutions on human rights to care for the wealth of strangers at a great cost for the people of Austin. You are not worth the money you take from us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.